and welcome to Reading with Ms. Momo. I'm so glad you could join me. Today is Father's Day, and we're going to read a story in a Berenstain Bear book that some friends of mine gave me about what papas or the men in your life do. All of us have men in our lives that do different things. Some of us have dads, some of us don't, but we all have a man somewhere in our life that has affected us or changed our lives or done something that's pretty wonderful to make our home or our life better. And above all, we have God the Father, who is our Father in heaven and here with us. So I want you to listen to this story today and think about the men in your life who've made a difference. Join me now as I read. Our story is the Berenstain Bears, God Bless Our Home. The Bear family, who lived down a sunny dirt road deep in the bear country, loved their treehouse home. They lived inside a little great hollow oak tree. They moved there when Brother Bear was little, from a cave way up in the mountains. That was before Honey or Sister Bear were even born. All in all, the treehouse was a fine place to live. The thick wood of the tree trunk kept them warm in the winter. The spreading oak leaves kept the house shady and cool in the summer. Brother and sister loved to lie in bed in the evening and fall asleep to the sounds of crickets and katydids in the branches outside. In the morning, they woke to the sound of a mockingbird singing his copycat song at their open window. And there's the bird singing to them. There they are in the winter in the spring, and there they are sleeping in their home, their wonderful home. The Bear family was very happy in their tree house. It is true, it was a little small, and when baby Honey came along, it suddenly seemed even smaller. At first, Mama and Papa put Honey's crib in their room alongside their bed, and that was okay. While she was very small, Honey needed to be near them anyway. But when Honey started to grow, it wasn't so fine. She started climbing out of her crib and crawling into bed with Mama and Papa. She would sleep between them sideways and kick them in the stomach. Mama and Papa weren't getting enough sleep. One morning at breakfast, a sleepy Papa said to sleepy Mama, "You know, maybe it's time we thought about moving to a bigger house." Said Mama, half asleep. "Maybe you're right." But brother and sister overheard them. "Move to a bigger house," they both said. "No way! We love our tree house." So brother and sister did not want to move, although it was getting mighty crowded in this house, their tree house. They wanted to stay there. "We love it too," said Mama, "but I'm afraid it's getting too small for our growing family. Honey really needs a room of her own, and there's no garage for our car," added Papa. "I've been parking in the drive for years now since my workshop is in the garage. When it snows, I have to shovel it out every time." "But there must be a way to make more room and keep living right here," said Brother. "Yes," agreed Sister. "We just need to put on our thinking caps." So the family took a tour of the treehouse, inside and outside, looking into every room, poking into every nook, and peering into every cranny. Papa got out his tape measure and made some notes. So here they are. They're checking it all out. They're going to solve this problem. They're problem-solving family, and they're going to solve it together as a team. "I think I know what to do," said Papa. "I can enlarge the basement, move some things down from the attic, and divide off part of the attic into a room for Honey." "That would work nicely," said Mama. "What about the car?" "Simple," said Papa. "I'll just build a shed onto the side of the garage, and that will keep the car out of the snow." So he's going to make a room for Honey, and he's going to make a garage so that they have a place for everything and everybody. The next day, with the cubs' help, Papa set to work after many days of hard work. It was all finished. You know, said Papa as he looked over the brand new old home that isn't bad little place after that. Not bad, said the Cubs. It's the best little place in the whole wide world. Yes, said Mama, and above all, it is our own home, sweet home. And she pointed to the sampler on the wall. May God always bless our home, our happy home. Wasn't that a fun story about a family who were solving problems? Each family has their own problems, but we have to work together to try to solve them. Mamas and daddies have to work to figure it out, and sometimes they ask the children to help. And then we work together as a team. I'm going to tell you that working together as a team in your family makes all the difference, but above all, if you put God first and ask God to help and depend on Him, that's the best that you can do. And I hope that your home is a happy home with God central and the main part of it. And I hope that your daddy or the men in your lives have a happy, happy Father's Day. Please give them a hug and tell them how much you love them and appreciate them helping you have a happy home. Until we meet again, smile and be happy. God bless.